It is a waiting game for solar energy customers and those thinking about going solar. They're waiting and watching to see if Governor DeSantis signs a bill that would mean bigger electric bills for some customers.
News 6 investigator Eric Sandoval uncovered some ways people are still trying to save money before this law would take effect. Eric?
Yeah, get a load of this one option we found, guys. Imagine getting 200 of your friends and neighbors together, going to a solar panel retailer and saying, "What kind of deal can you give us?" Well, that's the idea behind solar co-ops. They have gained a lot of momentum here in Central Florida, but some utility companies and legislators say that's part of the problem. Megan McCollum and Jonathan White say they wrestled with their electric bill.
It just kept going up. No matter what we were doing,
They were probably between 150 and 200 a month.
we couldn't get it lower.
And you guys were struggling to get them down, weren't you?
We did everything that we could think to try. We did the installation. We had the energy company come out and give like a survey of what they recommended. We replaced the water heater.
But they say nothing really brought down the cost. They said they stumbled across a company called Solar United Neighbors, which is a nonprofit that brings people together who are interested in getting solar panels and then helps them buy them at a bulk rate together from the retailer. That was 5 years ago. What are your electric bills looking like now?
Now we just pay the minimum that is, charged just to be connected to the grid. So
She says that amounts to a monthly bill of around $15 a month because they're selling the excess solar power they generate back to the electric company, a practice called net metering. News 6 investigated, and we found out since 2016, the number of Florida households installing solar panels has gone up 467%, totaling nearly 100,000 across the state. Over that same time period, Florida utility companies credited those solar customers more than $4.6 million to buy their excess solar energy at a retail rate.
CS for household 741, a bill to be entitled An Act Relating to Net Metering.
Because of that, the Florida House and Senate have now approved new legislation that would reduce how much solar customers can sell that solar energy back for.
83 yeas, 31 nays, Mr. Speaker.
Show the bill passes. Read the next bill.
For those who get solar panels installed by January of 2024, they'll be able to sell their energy back at full retail rates for the next 20 years. But those who wait will risk seeing a lower rate, cut in half by the year 2028. That means potentially higher energy bills. So Florida Power and Light was one of the driving forces behind this net metering bill, and they tell us this basically undoes what they call outdated rules on selling that power back, especially with the number of solar households growing in the state. Solar United Neighbors is looking for more people to join their new co-op group in Seminole County. We put information on how to join that on our website, clickorlando.com. There's a lot of moving parts to
And
this.
you mentioned there is a growing demand for people wanting to do this, wanting to save money and do something better for the environment. So if this goes into effect, could we be losing jobs because of this? Because people wouldn't do that?
Absolutely. There's a whole industry that is linked to this. And there's also concern that this legislation is going to deter people from going solar. That means less jobs for them. They point to Nevada, actually, where a similar law was passed. Solar demand dropped. Solar retailers pulled out of the state. And that left hundreds of people there without jobs. Here's the thing, though. That law was eventually changed. And some people are hoping, they're appealing to the governor now not to sign this, but his spokesperson says right now it looks like he's going to do
And
it.
the
A lot of
vote
people
wasn't
just
even.
don't understand why they're doing that.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
The vote wasn't even close, by the way.
No.
Yeah, crazy. Eric
Yeah.
Sandoval, thank you.
You got it.